7 most common questions and answers about the law of attraction. So now you have learned about the law of attraction, but you have lots of burning questions. Don't worry, we got you covered. Here are the 7 most common questions and answers about the law of attraction. Question number 1, what is the secret law of attraction? Answer, the law of attraction is a principle that has always been around. The difference is that it was made popular by the documentary movie called The Secret, by Rhonda Byrne and many others life coach like Bob Proctor, Jack Canfield and many more. I have included the link of the documentary in the description below. The documentary was referred to as The Secret because it was something we experience in our daily lives without knowing how to apply it to improve our lives. And that this principle was secretly known by few people for ages. These people used this secret to move their lives in the direction they want. Rhonda Byrne was going through a difficult time in her life. That's when she discovered this secret. The actual secret is the law of attraction. Question number 2, how does the law of attraction work? Answer, the law of attraction works through the principle of the attractive force of vibrations. This principle states that, whatever frequency you vibrate on, that's what you attract. It means your emotional and mental states predicts what you will attract in your life. Most of the time when you see people with negativity, they seem to always be in difficult situations, and those with a positive outlook on life, they always enjoy their life. The types of thoughts on our minds and emotions are what will determine how our lives will be. One must note that the law of attraction is always in action. It always works whether you realize it or not. Just like gravity, gravity will always work on anyone whether you are aware of it or not. If a saint jumps on the cliff, they will fall down with the same rate of speed as a criminal would. You can simply apply the law of attraction by being aware of your dominant thoughts. Once you analyze the types of thoughts in your mind, you can gradually improve by replacing the negative thoughts with positive thoughts. Question number 3, how do you use the law of attraction? Answer, the first stage of using the law of attraction is to monitor your thoughts, and replace all negative thoughts or emotions with positive ones. The easiest way to do this is to either ask someone to remind you whenever you react negatively to anything. This will bring it on your conscious mind and allow you to improve. Another way is to keep a journal. At the end of the day, write down your entire day with as much detail as possible, and how you feel about that day. This will help you to analyze how you deal with daily challenges and social interaction in general. You will be able to find the negative reactions that you can make them positive. Gratitude is a very powerful technique. By always being grateful, this attitude will help you to have a positive mental and emotional state regardless of circumstances. Gratitude can drastically improve your mental, emotional and physical health and boost your immune system. This is because your body produces good chemicals in your body when you are on the positive mental and emotional state, and the opposite is true. It is recommended to practice meditation on a daily basis. Meditation will increase your mental focus and clarity. There are many sites and videos on how to learn meditation. I have also written a detailed article on how to meditate for beginners and will create a video soon. Now that you have mastered your mental state and emotions, and learn how to stay focused on a single subject through meditation, then you can move into the most exciting stages of manifesting what you want in your life. Becoming aware of your thoughts and emotions, gratitude and meditation are important, but depending on the person is not necessary. However, for best results, these habits are highly recommended. There are several techniques to use in the law of attraction. Some of the common ones are: Number 1. Visualization technique. By simply creating visual images in your mind of what you want, you will eventually attract that which you want into your life. While visualizing, it is important you include all of your 5 senses and put as much detail as you can. Most people use vision boards, and others use mind movies. These mind movies are specifically made by the creators of the movie The Secret. Mind movies are better than vision boards because you can create your own video of what you want to manifest, and they also have a mobile app which allows you to stay focused on their goals. There is a link in the description below. Number 2. Affirmation technique. Affirmations are simple statements with 3 important conditions. These conditions must be met for affirmation to be effective. The conditions are as follow. Condition number 1. Must be personal. Affirmation must be a personal statements. Always use the first person like I can, and not we can, or you can. Condition number 2. Affirmations must be of present tense, the statement must be of the present tense. This is because the subconscious mind takes it literally. If you say, I will, in the language of subconscious mind, it implies that it is something that is always in the future, and therefore it will never happen. But if you affirm, I am, it implies something that is at the present moment, and the subconscious mind will make it at the present moment. Condition number 3: affirmations must be of positive statements. When you are affirming something, you must always use a positive statement, because again the subconscious mind doesn't understand the negative statements. For example, I am not overweight. Even though this statement has two conditions of present and a personal statement, it still doesn't use the third condition, which is a positive statement. So it should be I am slim or I have a healthy body. Question number 4, is the law of attraction scientifically proven? Answer, there is an overwhelming scientific research which implies that our mental and conscious thoughts can affect the outcome of any event. And that our intention can alter the outcome of some events. Not only does our conscious mind can influence the outcome of events, but it also can directly change the chemical state of matter. Double slit experiment. The famous double slit experiment has proven that the presence of a conscious mind can affect the outcome of the experiment. The experiment was done by bombarding electrons through two very thin slits, to determine if an electron is a particle or a wave. The results showed that electrons are dual in nature, sometimes they behave as waves and sometimes they behave as particles. Later they discovered that the results of the electrons showing as particles or waves are affected by the observer. If the observer wants the electrons to be particles, they appeared as particles. If the observer believed these electrons are waves, the results showed that they are waves. Message from water. The late Dr. Masaru Emoto pioneered intense research on the effect of our thoughts and emotions towards the water. He conducted several types of research on the water by simply saying negative words and positive words towards the water. Under a microscope, he discovered that those water crystals reacted from positive words by generating beautiful patterns, and negative words these water crystals created deformed and unpleasant patterns. The Maharishi effect phenomenon. This was done by the Maharishi Foundation. When a large group of people performed mass meditation event, they noticed the drastic drop of crime in those states. There have been many independent scientific researchers like mathheart.org who have repeatedly proven our thoughts affect the chemistry of our bodies. I want to recommend the list of good books to read about law of attraction and scientific discoveries. Some good one are Biology of Belief by Bruce H. Lipton, The Healing Power of Water by Dr. Masaru Emoto, The Reality of ESP by Russell Targ, Morphic Resonance by Rupert Sheldrake. The branch of particle physics, quantum mechanics, also points out that things in the subatomic level behave very differently compared to visible objects. There's way more other research that will blow your mind, but the point is not to get stuck in theories and explanations. The point is for you to also dive in and start creating the type of life you want, by using your own innate ability. Question number 5, is anything possible with law of attraction? Answer, the simple answer is yes. Assume you use the law of attraction to want to become an Iron Man. When it comes to manifestation, there are different levels of reality. Sometimes our minds cannot tell the difference between what is imaginary and what is real. This may result in you diving into the fictional world rather than the actual reality. In the Iron Man scenario, you might end up playing Iron Man video game, and this means your mind has created that for you to experience. So the manifestation of what you are trying to manifest depends on different factors, time and power of focus being the major factors. Because the law of attraction is based on universal laws, depending on what you want to manifest, it will take more time for other things to manifest in your lifetime. There are some procedures required for some things to manifest. You might want to learn more about the 5 elements principle, a topic which I will soon publish so you can understand these principles of manifestation for more details. Let's get back to the Iron Man suit. Assume you want to manifest an Iron Man suit. In this current situation, even though you might not necessarily need to know every detail on how this is going to happen, there is a process for manufacturing that Iron Man suit. There has to be the equivalent and sufficient amount of technology, the labor work, the amount of time to build it or someone to build it, and most likely money to be able to bring that suit in your life. So maybe it might take longer for you to manifest that iron suit of yours than trying to manifest $10,000 in cash. Question number 6. Does the law of attraction work to get X back? Answer. There is a matter of moral and spiritual elements in this question. And I will answer it accordingly. Of course, if I point a gun to a civilian asking them to handle their money, they will do it without any objections. There is a balance of power when using the law of attraction. First, in order to avoid consequences, you must always never to violate the will of others. In any relationship there are always conflicts and resolution. Sometimes things need space and time for growth. Every person needs time to reflect on their current situations. So it might just be the fact that your ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend just needs a little bit of time to reflect on that relationship, and it is wise to honor and respect their wishes. This will bring growth and maturity and on you personally and in your relationship. But if you force yourself into being in a relationship with someone, it might work for a little bit, but might bring a negative ripple effect in the end. Another point is you must first reflect on how you treated each other, and look within yourself to find out the things that you need to improve about yourself so you can attract a healthy relationship. What if there is a better person the universe is bringing them to you? And the only way for this person to come to you is for you to be single first? It is wise to always have an open mind and willingness to listen so you can grow. So to answer your question morally is that you should use the law of attraction to attract a good relationship in your life and attract someone who wants to be with you and love you for who you are and not just your ex. Question number 7. How do you know the law of attraction is working? The last but not least question about the law of attraction is, how do you really know the law of attraction is working? And not just some kind of coincidence? Or how do I know I am just being hopeful and make things up? Answer. The answer to this question is simple. You just need to be as specific as possible while you state your intention. This is the asking stage, so when it happens you know without a shadow of a doubt that the law of attraction is working. There are many testimonies where people have manifested exactly the things they wanted in their lives. They attracted the same personality types of people they wanted to be within their lives, they manifested exactly the same types of business they wanted to have, and many other testimonies that prove the law of attraction works. Look for signs. You can determine it's going to rain by simply looking at the weather. The clouds are a good sign of rain. Use the same principle. If you are a single person and wants to attract a relationship, suddenly you start to see people invite you on social events, then you know it is working. In some cases, it might take longer to manifest what you want in your life. When situations like this occur, you should first review your methods and the limiting beliefs that are getting in the way. There are many ways to deal with limiting beliefs, but you must first find what is it before you deal with them, something which I will discuss in another presentation. There you have it. Thank you for your time, and watch out for more awesome videos while you improve your life. Till next time, happy manifesting.